In this video, I'm gonna show you how to create a portfolio website for free. There are many tools like Wix, WordPress, Webflow and even Canva, but most are either hard to use, slow or show ads on the free plan. That's why I'm using Framer. It's simple, fast, looks amazing and has no ads. Let's build your portfolio step by step for free. First, open any browser on your computer and search here Framer. Then click on the second site, which is portfolio website templates. So this is the Framer website. Firstly, we need to click on portfolio website templates to explore all their templates here. But before that, we need to create an account here. To create your account, just click on sign up here and either choose your Google account or Facebook account, and then your account will be created here. Once your account is created and you land on this page, then hover over templates here and it will show you different kind of categories, and under that we can choose the category we have. So let's say I want to create a graphic design template. Then under creative, I can find graphic design here and I can explore all the graphic designing portfolio templates they have. But I want to create a portfolio template. For that, I can just hover over templates and then I can see portfolio option here. Or if you want to go for different kind of template, then you can go to religious template, services template, health, e-commerce, documentation. Bunch of templates type are here. So I'm just gonna go for portfolio and then it will show us bunch of portfolio templates. But I want to create a personal portfolio template. That's why I'm just gonna click on personal from here and then it will filter it even further. So I was looking for a perfect template for my use case and that will be this in my case. So below template I'm going for. If you are going for any template, before that make sure that it is a free template if you don't want to pay for any template. As you can see, this is a paid template which cost $49, which I don't want to pay for. That's why I'm just gonna select this below free template. And once you select your template, to preview before starting our customization, we need to click on preview and then it will show us the preview here. You can see all the things. We can change all of the images from this template. We can change the text here. If you want to switch it to dark mode, then enable the icon from this template here and then it will shift it to dark mode. Now I wanna close this tab right here. Now to start working on this template, we need to click on use for free and then it will take us to the editor tab. Here we need to click on copy and then it will copy that template on our workspace. So we just need to wait for a bit and there you go, we can see the preview here. Now if you want to zoom out from here, then hold down your control key and use your scroll wheel of mouse and you can see three types of workspaces are here. You can see this is the desktop mode. If I do any changes here, then that will be applied on my mobile screen and tablet screen as well, because Framer templates are mobile responsive and all device responsive, so that if you do some changes on desktop, those will be applied and fitted perfectly according to all devices. Now I want to undo it. For that, use Ctrl Z on your keyboard and then the changes will be undo. Now let's say I want to change this text. Firstly, let me zoom in here. For that, I can just hold Ctrl key and use my mouse scroll. And now I want to change this text to my channel name. For that, I just need to double tap on this text. Once the text is highlighted, you can type your content, so which is LearnLite in my case. Now I want to change this text to. For that, I need to double tap on it and now I want to type express here. And on the right hand panel, you will see all the customization options according to your element. So let's say I want to change this image, then for that I need to select that image first, and on the right hand panel I can see all the customizations I can did on this image or any selected element. Firstly, let me expand the size of this toolbar and now I want to change this image. For that, firstly select your image here, then scroll down here and you'll see image option here. So this is the image which is currently used, so I want to click on it and then click on choose image from here, then upload the image which you want to use. So I want to use this image. I need to select it and then click on open and then it will start uploading that image on your template. Now I want to resize this image. For that, we need to click on crop from here and that image will be zoomed in here. So I want to crop this image like this and then click on crop and now it will be fitted perfectly according to my template. You can also choose the resolution, alt text and focal point, which I don't want to do it. That's why I'm just gonna close this tab here and you can see the image has been replaced on all of my devices here. And if you wanna drag on your preview screen, then for that hold the spacebar on your keyboard and use the left click of your mouse and you can drag like this. Currently I'm on the home page, and to see that we can go to the left hand side and here you can see pages has been selected here and I'm on the home page. If you want to customize different page, then for that we can go to that different page by clicking on it here. Then I'll be shifted to the about page and I can do all the editing I want to do on this page. In case you want to delete any unwanted page, then for that select that page. So I want to delete this education page, so for that I can just select that from here, then click on the three dots. If you want to rename any page, then you can do that from here, but I want to delete it. For that I'm just gonna select delete from here and then click on delete again, and the page will be deleted. Now I wanna again go back to my home page. I'll show you how to change the color of your template and all of those stuff on the later half of the video. First let's understand the basics. If you wanna customize your text, then for that select the text element first, and on the right hand panel you can see all the customization related things you can done on your text, such as changing the font. So for that we just need to select the text first, and on the right hand panel we can choose our font from here. So let's go with this one, and then the color of the font will be changed according to this text styles based on this template. So I'm just gonna stick with this font right here. And if I scroll down here, you can see different kind of sections are here, such as about section, project sections. In case I want to replace these images, then for that I can just select that template image from here, then scroll down on the right hand panel and click on image, then click on choose image, and then upload the image which you want to upload. So let's pick this t-shirt image here, then click on open. Now let's say you want to change this number, then for that select the number here, go to the right hand panel, and under it you need to look for the number. So this is the 92, I just need to replace it to 52 like this, and now I can add my percentage symbol here, and now you can see the number has been updated successfully. You can change any section name. For that just click on the section name here, and now scroll down to it and you can see the title here. So let's say I want to rename it to contact. For that I can just type the contact name here, and now I just need to click outside of my canvas like this, and then the name will be changed. Now I want to move this section position. For that I can just go to this left panel, and under it you can see there is this layer section. Under it we can see all the layers we currently have on our portfolio template, such as contact page, tablet page, and you can see different kind of pages here. So if I select this section here, then it will highlight that section under layers, and now I want to put this contact section below this project section. So for that I can just drag this about section here. The name is about here because I haven't updated it yet. So to update it we just need to right click on it, and then we need to look for an option of rename, and I want to rename it contact again. I want to place this contact section below this project section. For that I need to drag this contact page below the project page like this, and then the placement will be changed across all devices. Let's say I want to remove this experience section. So for that I need to select the section like this, and then hit delete key on your keyboard, and then the section will be completely removed from your layers and from your devices as well. Now let's say I want to preview my site, then for that I need to tap on this play icon at the top right corner, and then they will show us the preview of our portfolio site. Now let's say I want to customize these options whenever someone clicks on these three lines. So I want to customize the position or the naming of these things. Then for that I need to go back to my editor mode. For that we need to again click on this play icon to close our preview here. Now I want to change the menu options. So for that we need to click on these three lines like this, and then they will show us the complete workflow in detail. So let's say I want to change this home menu. So for that I need to select that right here, and now on the right hand panel I can choose where I want to link this home menu to. So let's say I want to link it to something else. So let's link it to experience. So I can just select that here. In case you want the viewer to redirect on another tab, then for that you can choose the yes option, so that whenever someone clicks on this home, then they will be redirected to a separate tab. But I don't want them to redirect to another tab. I just want them to stick to the same tab, and then we can choose the style here. You can even add some effects to it. Now I want to change this text. So for that I can just select that text here, and now I want to add a design section. So for that I can just type here design, and then the section name will be changed, or you can see the menu name has been changed, and you can go through the same process for changing all the menu options here. And now to close this web flow, we just need to go back to our home page like this. Now if I preview my site and click on these three lines, you can see a design section has been added here, and now you can see the experience page which I linked to my design menu, and you can customize this experience page, or whatever page you link to your menu, you can edit that too, and that will be perfectly synced according to your menu tab. And now I want to close this preview. For that I need to again click on this preview icon. As you can see, the LearnLite Express text is not fitting properly on all devices. So to fix it, I need to select the text element first, then hold shift key on your keyboard and select the another element like this. So with this you can select multiple elements at once by holding shift key on your keyboard. And now on the right hand panel we need to go to the text section, and under it we'll see style option. So we need to select this style here, and now to change the size of this text we need to right click, or you can just hover over this heading section and then click on edit, and then we'll see bunch of options to customize this text here. So I want to reduce the size of it, so this is the size. I want to change it to 200. For that I just need to select 200 here and then hit enter on your keyboard, and you can see the size has been changed here. And now I can place the text wherever I want to place it to. So let's place it here on the tablet view. Now we need to repeat the same process for changing the position of this text on the mobile view. Now I have changed the size of my text on all devices. You can see it is looking perfect now. Now I want to add my own website logo here. So you can see this is the current logo which I want to delete. For that we need to select that logo from here, then hit delete key on your keyboard, again select the logo and hit delete key. Now to add our custom logo, we need to go to the insert tab from this top ribbon, and when we click on it, then we'll see bunch of options here. If you want to insert any section, then for that go to sections, and you can drag and drop any sections on your site. So for that we just need to drag it like this and leave it on your page, and then the section will be added. But I don't want to add any section, I want to add my logo here. So for that we need to go to the insert tab, and under it we need to go to the media section, and from here you can insert any YouTube video or any video you want to insert on your site. If you are creating your portfolio for music related stuff, then for that you can link your Spotify account, Apple Podcast or any of the other things from here. Now let's go with adding a YouTube video. For that we just need to drag our YouTube video here and place it on your page location. So I want to place it here, and now you can see the video has been successfully placed here. I can change the position of the video like I want. Now to change the video here, we need to first select the video element, then go to the right hand panel and change the video link here. So I want to change it to this, and now if I click somewhere else, you can see the video has been successfully changed here. If you want the video to be auto played, then for that we need to check mark this option, or you can set this option to on. Or if you want to loop it, then for that you can select the loop option, so that video will be looped on your portfolio page. Now I have done all of the things which I need to do on my site. Now what I need to do is I just want to change the social media links on my page. So for that we need to go to the bottom of our page like this, and you can see these are the social media links available on this template. Now depending on the template which you select, it will be different in your case. In my case these are like this. Now to change the social media links according to us, then for that we need to double tap on the social media elements, and then it will show us the workflow here. Now I want to change this Facebook account link, then for that I need to click on this FB here, and now on the right hand panel I can see the link here which is this, and then paste your own profile link here, and then your Facebook account will be linked on this FB social icon, so that whenever someone clicks on this FB they will be redirected to your profile. And you can do the same process for adding your Twitter account. For that select the Twitter from here and then change your link. You can also style it according to your need. You can also add your own Instagram here. Now I have did all the things. Now what I want to do is I want to change the complete theme of this site. So let's say I want to change the layout colors and text colors. Then for that we need to go to the left hand panel, and under it we'll see an option of assets, and under it we can see different kind of contents. So you can see this is the template. If I want to add different template here, then I can click here and add a new template. If you want to see your components, then you can see all that here. You can see the project, bleeds, framer. I want to change the style of my text, then for that I can just go to the style section, and under it you can see the text option, and if I click on it then it will expand all the text which are used in my case. So let's say I want to change the heading text color, then for that I need to click on heading here, and then it will open this window. I can just click on color. I can choose any color I want. So let's say I want to go with this orange color, then I can select my color intensity. You can also choose the type of color you want to have. And now if I go back from here, I can also customize my font, weight, style. So everything can be customized for your all text at once from this asset tab. Now if I minimize this text option and go to the color tab, then I can see all the colors which I have selected on my theme. So let's say I want to change the color theme from here, then I can select that. And now I want to have a orange theme on my white mode, then I can select the orange theme from here. And for the dark mode, I want to go for a green theme. If you want to add separate text box, then for that click on the text option from the top toolbar, and you can drag a text box here, but I don't want to add any text box here, that's why I'm just gonna undo it. Now it's time for publishing our site, but before we do that we need to do some settings. For that we need to click on the settings icon here, and now under site settings we need to title our site. Like you can see, this is the title of this current tab. Now we need to add our own title here. So I want to add my channel name here, which is LearnLite Express. Now we need to scroll down here, and you can also add your own favicon here. So if you don't know what is favicon, then currently you can see this is the favicon of this current tab. And if you want to add the favicon for your own site, then click on upload here and then choose the favicon. So this is the favicon I'm gonna go for. then click on open, and then our favicon will be added. You can alternatively add a favicon for your dark theme as well. Now everything has been set up here. We just need to go back from here and click on publish to publish your site. And if you want to connect your own domain, then click on connect domain and connect your own domain here. But currently I am going for the Framer free domain, which will be completely free and it won't show any ads as well. Now we just need to click on this site here, and you can see this is the site which I customized. You can see the text here, you can see the image. If I click on this menu option, then you can see all the menus which I customized here. And if I switch it to dark mode, you can see the theme has been switched to the green color, which I set it at the last part of the video. And if I scroll down here, I can see the social media links here. And if someone clicks on this FB text, then they will be redirected to the Facebook profile which I connected on my site. And that's how you can create a portfolio site for free. Now if I was a big help, can you like this video and subscribe my channel. For now, thanks for watching. Bye bye.